everybody. Welcome to the mess. You can't see the mess, but it's all over there because I had to clean up this mess for the video tonight. So we're working on the studio cleanup, remodel, slash purge, slash everything. Hi, Laura. And it's moving along somewhat slowly. We're having to work at night when my daughter is up and the kids are all sleeping. So it's coming along, but I'm excited actually. So it's just a lot of work. So anyway, here we are. And I have such a fun project today. This thing, okay, it turned out, hey Karen, hi Tamra and Brenda, how's everybody doing? This project started out as something totally different, and there's Anna. How do you like those IKEA cup things? That is one of the new things. I've had this a long time. Hey, Emma and Karen. I like it for now. What I'm afraid of is that I'm going to load it up. You should have seen, all right, over here where you can't see, I had cups and giant like flower pots full of like scissors, all kinds of stuff. And I had to pare down to fit them in here. So I'm a little nervous that I won't have the exact pen that I want. That is scary. But for now, I like it. And I've used them in different places where I've been. I do like them because you can take them off and on and whatever. So it's good for right now. Hey, Maz and Debbie, Sylvia. How are you, Sylvia? Haven't seen you in a while. There's Jerry Lynn. You can watch it on in the car. Oh, that's good. You know, I can't watch in the car. It's very annoying. Usually I listen, but I'm not able to do that now with my new car. Oh, well. Hi, Colleen McAvey and Wendy Jean. Hey, everybody's checking in. Okay, I know you want to see this cool project. All right, like I said, this started as a totally different project. And I'll show you the original thing, but it turned into a purse and it's really cute. And I'm afraid another thing Nora will abscond with. But hey, Val. So this is what my original thing was, and I wanted to make just like a little kind of scrap bin, you know, that you could close with Velcro here. But what happened was it was too floppy. I mean, it works. If I was going to use it with stitching, it would work. I used the pocket notebook die, and but then I decided, you know, if I would back it with something, it would have a little more body. So anyway, then I put it on the surfaces, and then that's where the whole rest of the journey went. So I'm going to show you how I did it. And I used dyes. I used the dyes to make it. And what I really like is the surfaces, like how it can fold in here with the gusset. Like mat board wouldn't do that. Hi, Glum. Nora's brothers are going to be jealous. Yeah, they don't really care about it so much, but they do like to do crafts. So anyway, this is how it came out. And the other bonus of using the surfaces is that you've got this pretty gold inside, which is just a nice touch. And I used it on here. Now, if you take the surfaces, this is it just like plain without kind of scrunching it. If you scrunch it, you get this other effect. So maybe we'll do that on the one that we're going to do today, because this here is also smooth. So maybe we'll do that if I remember. I'm not going to do it on the purse itself because I want it to have a kind of a smooth line, but you know, I might do it with the other thing. Yeah, another thing I wanted to tell you was I went on Saturday with my two daughters over to TJ Maxx, and it was so wild because everyone was so happy to be there. The lines were ridiculous, but everyone was like out shopping. They were just so happy. And while I was there, I found this cork bag. Isn't it pretty? And I don't know if that's Belagio cork, but it's got gold in it, and I love the coral. They had pink, but I like the coral, so I bought it because I'm on a cork theme now. Hey, Lori. So anyway, I have a couple things to show you. One of them was I did a video that aired earlier today, and I wasn't able to get on to share it as it was happening, but it's in the fan club, so if you want to go see it, it's there. And I will say, I made that at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not going to do that again because I was a little lagging there. But I mean, the project is cool. This is the project, and I didn't get it in by Father's Day, but, well, I had it in by Friday. I don't know, it was Friday, but they couldn't get it up there because they have so many videos. So anyway, it's a great project for any time, for dad, for mom, for anybody, really. And it's this little, I use the surfaces in the craft, and this is a pair of pants, and I just put the denim on top of the surfaces, and then I think my favorite thing was making the belt, which somebody suggested, and oh, I can't remember who it was, at the last live. So thank you. Was it Jane? I can't remember who it was. Oh, Jane, you were going to sleep. You're awake for now. Okay. Well, whenever. We all understand it's very late for you guys. So anyway, that is the project. If you want to see how to do it, you can go over to the Sizzix blog today. It was posted. So just don't use the jeans without asking for, yeah, that's a good idea. Those actually were mine. I wanted to use my husband's. He's like, those are my gutter cleaning jeans. Those are my, you know, lawn cutting jeans. So they're all a mess, but he didn't want me to do it. So was it Jane? Oh, okay. Oh, all the Janes are having a party here. The other thing I wanted to say was thank you to Susie Bentz and her sister who made me, look at this little trailer mask. Isn't that adorable? I think her sister's name is Teresa. She has a lot of sisters. I hope that's the one that made it. So anyway, I love it. It's so cute, and you can breathe in it, which is really nice. So thank you, Susie. I also have a box from Lisa, but I think I'm going to wait until we turn the camera down and we'll look at that. Hey, Allet. Is it? Oh, Anne. Oh, my contacts are not focusing. This is weird. Good to see you, Anne. Hey, Crystal. The other thing I wanted to show you was once I cut apart the pants, I had this cute pocket, and I need to decorate it, but I just took both of the pockets, I glued them to each other, and it just fit the notebook. And this is the one that we made last week, and I was glad I didn't put anything on the front because it might not fit, but here's the book. I added watercolor pages, and I didn't really do anything to it. I used the leather belt idea, but I did it on this one. So, but anyway, this fits perfectly in the pocket. So if you ever want to use jeans, pants, and the other thing was, there's not only one pocket, but I don't know how I did it, but there's like 3 pockets in here. Hey, Mitziana. Hi, Margaret. So it was like a bonus. I was so happy. So these are the projects. If you want to see how we did this one, that was on, I think we did that on Thursday, last Thursday. Okay, so there it is. All right, so again, the project we're making today is this little purse. But first, we're going to open a box from Lisa, who is on my team, and she also is the writer of my blog, and I want to thank her for doing such a great job. We have a special treat tomorrow, so you guys have to come and check out our blog post for tomorrow because you're going to meet some people who are kind of in the background, but they're coming out. So come and see the blog tomorrow, okay? All right, so let's see. I think it would be better. Oh, let me just show you what we're using today in the project. All right, this is the surfaces made by Sizzix. I have it in my shop. If you're interested after this, you might want to make one. They're really pretty fun, very flexible. That's what I like about it. I used Velcro. Now this is a different one than I usually use. I usually use the low profile. On this we didn't need it so much, and I had these and I hadn't tried them, and I like them. I just had to staple it though to the thing because it wanted to come off. And new fan club. Yes, new fan club moderators too. And that would be Jenny Atkinson and Lisa Hole. And so together with Pam and Mitziana, who are the bosses. That's what I call them. So, yes, so welcome to our new admins, moderators. I'm not sure what they are, but they're helping. Thank you. So, and then we use this to put it together. I used Fabri-Tac. I used a glue to do the first batch, and I think I like the adhesive better because it was slipping and it didn't stay exactly where I wanted it. This way, if I need to move it, I can pull it up if I'm careful, and I can put that on. So I did wind up using this. Hi, Charlotta. I didn't see you there. I hope you're okay. All right, and then here is the pocket notebook die. We've used this many times, but here is yet another use for the pocket notebook. And then finally, this is Belagio cork fabric. And this is what I was looking for. And guess when I found it? Last night at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I was cleaning and I found it in a bin where I said, I can't lose this. I have to put it somewhere. Well, I did, but I couldn't find it. So I think we'll do the leopard one today. I don't know, see what you think. But these are just some of the beautiful patterns. I only picked a couple, and here's one like a tile kind of, or brick. This one is really pretty. And like I said, this was my original one that I wanted to, no, wait a minute, not that one. Well, I don't know where it went. This one. I wanted to doodle on that, but it turns out oh good, Charlotta. I didn't use it because I didn't have enough. Because I was using Susie's and mine, so I needed one that had 2 sheets. But that one's cool too. It looks like wood to me, and that would have worked with the doodling. This is really pretty, like a gold, mottled gold with cork behind it. Oh yes, you love the leopard one? All right, well, let's do the leopard one for Mitziana. Hey, Christine. And this is regular. That's just regular cork. Oh, we have 3. This one is pretty too, but I thought, it's a formal thing here. So let's go leopard. All right, so let's get going on this. So I'm going to put these other fabrics away. I want to thank Belagio. These are beautiful and really fun to work with and really strong. I was surprised at how strong it was. So I'm going to put the camera down. We'll open the box from Lisa and then we'll make our project. Okay, guys? Oh, let me turn on my light. Get everything ready here. See if we can get you up on the computer. Let's do refresh. So everybody have a nice weekend. I hope so. We had a big party with everybody. It was a wild day. I was exhausted because it was kind of hot, and it was fun to see everybody though. Okay, there we are. Yeah. Okay, I don't know. I can't read it, but we'll see. Maybe I can. I'll put on my glasses. All right, you're tired tonight? Yeah, I don't know, one of those days. All right, so let's turn this around. I hope you didn't see the mess because it's bad. Very, very bad. But it's getting better. Can't do it without having the pain. So, all right, here is Lisa's. You can see under my box of junk. Okay, so let's open it. Actually, I looked through because I thought we are getting samples of the new stuff, and I can't show those yet. But these are ones actually from the retreat. This is really cute. I loved seeing this. This is one that we did at the beach house retreat. Look at these. If it requires pants or bras, today. These are great. I love reading these. Penny for your thoughts. Seems a little pricey. Oh. Look at these pretty backgrounds. But look at the looks on the faces. Are just like perfect. Little ballerina. Oh, I never heard that one before. Please cancel my subscription to your issues. These are great. Thank you, Lisa, and beautiful job on your inking and everything. So pretty. Is that washi tape? I can't tell. Or maybe collaged on there. Oh, and look at this. Roll with it. Enjoy the journey. Oh, you're so thoughtful. Thank you. Little trailer. Poor little Scotty is just out there all by himself these days. Oh, goodness. I opened it just quick, so I know that it is a bowl, but I hadn't looked. Adventure by Zach. Cool. That would be a good thing to have out there so it doesn't break, because it rolls around pretty good. And what might this be? Oh, this is her blog project for... Oh, look at that little robot. Adorable. Oh, I love the ledger paper. Very scientific. Look, oh, that's cool. Like a circuit board. That's neat. I don't remember seeing the back. Oh, yeah, yeah. I guess I was concentrating on the image of the robot, which is so cute. And then the little tiny, that's the tiny book. Here's the tiny book case. And here's the one, I love that. Isn't that just so, ooh, this is cool. It's like a rubber elastic cord. I think I have some of that stuff. I didn't know what to do with it. When I bought it, I didn't know. May. Oh, is this April showers bring May flowers, I think. Yes. So pretty. Oh, those are beautiful watercolors, Lisa. I bet that's a stamp that she colored in. So pretty. Oh, wow. Really neat. Thank you. It's nice to see them in person. And look at that. April showers, May flowers. Yes, that's what it was. Cool with raindrops. She thinks of every little detail. Beautiful. Thanks, Lisa. That's cool too. Ooh. And look at this. Can you guys see okay? I'm so busy looking in here. Look at this little monkey. Oh, and the stitching. Here is the cork fabric, and we're going to use this today. So Lisa made a, oh, that's a cool closure too. Look at that. This neat kind of organic shaped rock. It's the wrap journal. Oh, wow. Oh, how cute. This is a very old die. In fact, I know how old it was because I was designing it when I was going down to see my first grandson born, and he's turning 8. So these were a while ago. Look at these cute little notebooks. I love that. To even just take a little bit of this fabric and add that to a project, it just gives that jungle vibe. Isn't that cool? And look at this, perfect. The monkeys and lions. These are great. Lisa, this is beautiful. So she stitched it together. So I'm guessing she just did down each of the, well, that's just joining that. I always have to analyze everything. I'm sorry. I enjoy it. I love looking at it. I should just look at it. But I have to think, how'd they do that? I'm so nosy. Isn't that cute, though? He's perfect on there. So Lisa was looking for the die. I was like, I think I have an extra, but they weren't in a case or anything. Oh, look at this. And that's that same concept of using that delicate cutout and then mounting on a cool background. Oh, that feels so neat. That's the Aqua Splash embossing powder from Emerald Creek. Oh, that's cool too. Is that sari silk, Lisa? Lisa, leaves are inked cork fabric. Oh, look at that. Oh, I should have been looking here. What else did you say, Lisa? Thanks. Yep, stamps. Okay. Wow. It's so soft. It does not feel like, well, I guess cork is soft, but I just thought it was, fabric. I guess, because he stitched on it. You automatically think it's fabric, but, or, I don't know, it looked like paper. I just thought it was paper, but it's cool. Oh, look at that cute little ruffle. So pretty. Ooh. Ooh, that's neat. See, she finishes them to the nth degree. That's pretty. So Lisa, did you say yes? It's what was I asking you? I forgot. Oh, sari silk? Is this sari silk? My comments are not advancing again. Oh, wait, let's see. Fabric is fused to Pellon. Oh, that's for the book. Okay. Yes, sari silk. Okay. That is so soft. Look at that color. Amazing. I love that. With a little ruffle. Ooh, and more of that elastic cording stuff. That's really cool. What is Pellon? That's like an interfacing, Ulrika. Belagio made from real cork. Yes. I don't know. It's reinforced underneath, Deborah. I don't know how they do it. It's probably their special formula. I don't know, but let me show it to you again. Lisa, these are gorgeous. Thank you so much for sending them. And I hope you guys appreciate, you know, they're really pretty to have them as a photo on the blog, but when you can see them in person, they're just always better. Because you can't feel them and you can't touch them, and it's just better. So thank you, Lisa, for this beautiful little box and the extra little treats. I'm going to bring them upstairs right now and put them out in my trailer. Although I'm thinking in my basement, do I want to have like a little area for fun trailer stuff and, you know, stuff, things like that? I don't know, maybe. All right, so this is what the fabric looks like. But see, if you look at it in the light, and I'm not sure if this is going to show, but you can see gold streaks, and it's really pretty. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. But on the back, this must be it's strong. I mean, I sewed through some of it. Here's that other one that I made, and I sewed on here horribly because I have an old-fashioned machine, but it, you know, look at it. I mean, it's holding, these are heavy things in here. And I really like this. I was thinking that maybe I would do a band going around the top that would kind of keep it open. But not that it's closing, but I don't know. And then I was going to pink the seams here. So I had a lot of different ideas for this project. But the one that we're going to make, Okay, so let's see. Let's get going here. I think I showed you everything. The other thing that I forgot to say, let me just show you this up close. So this here is an old necklace, and I forgot to say that, but Nora kept playing with it. I mean, she could not leave that thing alone. These are little bells. It's like, I think it's like Indian. I'm not sure, but it's really feels neat, and it has a good sound. Of course, that's important. And then this, you just kind of, you know, use this to go through. And I was going to put Velcro inside, but I decided to just make the little latch here. So you can kind of adjust it, you know, up or down a little bit. Not a whole lot. But it was just worked out. One of those things. It reminds me kind of one that my grandmother used to have. So anyway, what's nice about all of these things are you don't have to worry about any fraying, which you might with regular fabric because the ends are nice and clean when you cut them. And also that this has body. And so this I wanted to use to decorate because that really is, I mean, I didn't want to cover that, but it was, you know, there was no getting around it. That little sunflower daisy, whatever it is, I really like that. But I wanted the focus to be on this cork fabric. So that's what it looks like. And it's a real basic, it's just a box really. But let me show you how I did it, and you can be the judge, all right? So I don't think I have this yet. Here is our die. All right, that's the pocket notebook. Here is the surfaces. This is the stuff that I use to cut the base of that project with. And this is available from Sizzix. It's really sturdy. It will not break down. So it's great if you have folds to fold in and out, you know, accordion style or however you're doing it. It's not ever going to break down. So, sorry, that was not a great picture of that close-up there. But here's the die. And the way that we're going to use it is, I tried it with this one. This is the page insert, or yeah, the book page element. And I like that because I wanted to cut it longer, but in the end I used this, even though there are holes on it, because it just, I can know what size it is that I'm getting out of it, and the sides can measure out. They measure themselves. I don't have to mess with trying to make each side equal. I know they're going to be because I'm cutting it on the die. So I'm going to use this end of it, and what I did was I cut a strip of the paper. It comes 12 inches wide, and I am going to go ahead and score this in the middle. And the reason is that will be the middle of my, so that's 12 inches. So I just want this to be a nice even cut, and I'm going to lay this on the fold, so I just want to make sure that the fold is easy to see and it's straight. So I folded this in half, and now I'm going to place that where the fold is going to go just shy, because we want 2 bindings worth. We want this to be about 3 inches wide. Okay, so I'm going to place this just right before that fold and just try and get it even, because if not, it's going to be off kilter a little bit. So I think that looks pretty good. I can't tell though because I'm on the other side of it, but let's hope this is right. Just going to back that out a little bit and make sure my cutting pad is under. Can't get it over there. Alright, and let's just, let's see. Yeah, I think that looks, let me try it one more time. I just want to see that it's straight. It's just too hard to see from here. I just don't want to cut off, because then I would have 2 pieces. It would still work, but it's more trouble. Alright, let's hope this is right. I have more because it comes with 48 inches on there. 12 by 48. It's really nice size. Alright, yeah, we did it. But it is off a little bit, but not enough to worry about. No, actually, it's not bad at all. Okay, so here we go. This is the base of our little purse. And you can pop these out. We're going to cover these in the end, so don't worry that they're in there. Alright, so the next thing that we're going to do is we are going to fold these over. Okay, this is going to be the bottom of our book, our purse. I'm so used to making books, I can't think of anything else. And I'm going to fold that over, okay? Now you can see it didn't go through, but I do have a nice little score line. So this is the shape of our book. Our purse! Ugh! Okay, let me turn this around because I had to write some notes about measurements and stuff like that. Hang on. Okay, so we cut our gold surfaces strip 7 inches wide. You could do a little bit more if you wanted. And then you score it in half. Put the score line inside the fold when you cut it. Okay, then we're going to cut the strips that are going to go in here. Okay, so let's measure this. And I have all of my tools at my fingertips. All right, so this comes out to about 2 1/8 maybe. That's pushing it. So I'm going to cut. I want to have a strip for this side and a strip for this side. So I'm going to cut 2 strips. One long one that is about, well, if we did maybe a little smaller, let's do a 1/2 inch. Well, if we do 3 inches, we can, this is all kind of off the cuff. This is not going to be using a die. This is, the rest of it is, we're just going to be doing it like on our own here, which we can do. All right, I am going to be using the Sizzix mat, and I like this because it has inches on one side, and then it has the centimeters and stuff over there. So I am going to trim this on my Caterpillar, which is on the side of me, so you can't see it, but it's there. And I don't think I need the die cutter anymore. The big shoddy die. Alright, I'm just going to cut a strip that's 3 inches by 12. Okay? Okay, so now we have this. I'm going to fold that in half and cut that. Where are my scissors? Oh, they're in a nice little bin. Okay, I could have scored this all at one time, but I'm just going to do one at a time because I'm kind of adjusting here. All right, so you can either, you know, take pencil and just mark where you want them, put your score lines. You just want to have these score lines go inside this score line here. So we'll just mark it here and here. And if it's a little off, that's all right. Let's just do one and see how that lines up. All right, so you might have to just take your score line and move it to where you can, you know, like that's not any specific measurement, but let's fold these and see how they work. They should be just right. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is measure how tall do we want them. You know, we want them to be so that they'll kind of come up to here. So let's go on here and measure how tall. And just, we want it to end here. So we'll make a little mark. And we're going to do another score line, okay? Just make sure this is pressed up against here. All right, and let's see what we got here. So this is going to come in. And yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this one is good. Does everybody see how we got that? Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the scissors and we're going to just chop this here because we don't need these little corners. They're going to over intersect, and so we're just going like this, okay? Look at that. Somebody, you would think I made dies or something. So that's how that's going to work, all right? Look at that, nice and clean. All right, just make sure you have, oh, now that one, actually we could, I don't like when there's a little gap there, but that's not bad. Okay, so we should have done 2 at a time, but we'll just do the whole thing over again in case you missed it. We'll do another one. So we're scoring down these lines here. Hopefully the other side is the same as the one I just did, because sometimes they're a little bit different, but if I was off a little bit on that, when I folded it, it could be a little off, but really in the end you're not going to see because it's a gusset and it's kind of scrunched in like this, you know, so you're not looking at every little detail. Alright, and let's, this one here. And you could even clip them. I like to have little clips around, or paper clips work pretty well too. Alright, I should have just taken this out. The other thing was I used an old vintage chain to make mine. And the other thing that I will say is probably we're not going to get the whole thing done tonight. So we'll probably do another one on Thursday. We'll finish it off. Okay, that one's looking good. So over here, we will measure this one. Oh, baby's crying again. She was up till like 4 o'clock last night. I went upstairs. I was cleaning. Jess was down with me till late, but she went up and she just would not settle down. So I went up there and I was practically laying on her. Her hands were like flailing around. And when I would get her feet calmed down, and then her hands would start just going to town. And that poor kid just could not settle down. And Jess was like, I need to sleep. Those kids are going to be up early. So I just laid there, and I remember doing this with my kids. I would just breathe really slow, and they would think, oh, it must be time to relax and breathe slow. And then they would do it, and half the time I would fall asleep too. But anyway, it did the trick. And I left with 2 sleeping babies. So, okay, I'm going to use tape for both of these. This is where I had used the Fabri-Tac. You can do it, but you have to hold it longer, and I just don't want to. So I'm going to use, I don't know where I put it. I had my little Eileen hole thing out, but oh yeah. It's red line tape. I have this in my Etsy store if anybody needs it. So I just think it's cleaner. My daughter Pam is calling. All right. So we'll just put these on all the flaps here. It was nice to get all the kids together, have all the babies crawling around and running around and out on the trampoline. It's crazy. I have not been on the trampoline yet. I cannot imagine. I would, ugh. Would not be a pretty sight. Oh, Lisa says she has a supply list for the Jungle Book on her blog. Yes, I should have said that. Okay. And we'll do this one. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Sorry, Lisa. I should have thought of that. Hey, Jody Doody. And Rhonda, Hetty, Diane, Debbie. Oh, the other thing that I wanted to say was we had that local scrapbook store auction or whatever it was the other night. And I think, I'm not sure that I really understood what it was. But, I mean, I did get the idea of it along the way. But, some of you guys were not happy that those things were posted there. And what I have to say about that is that that is a bunch of scrapbook stores here in the U.S. that are trying to figure out a way to keep going. And one of the, well, Stacy, the one who runs it, asked me. And I thought, you know, that's worth a try. But I have other dies that are for you guys. I didn't put everything that I had, so I don't want you to think that I'm selling them to other people. It turned out the people that bought them were in the fan club. Anyway, so, you know, I want to wait until after all this cleaning is done and do an event for everybody in the fan club, and I have a lot of them, so don't worry. It's not, you know, it's not like I sold all the stuff I have. In fact, I saved the good ones for you guys, so that was kind of a test. I wanted to see how it worked, and it worked pretty well. So when you do something like that, it's a challenge. So I just wanted to see how it all worked, and I actually bought something too so I could see how it worked that way. So I'm excited about what I got. And it was a cool idea. So I'm hoping that those scrapbook stores can hang in there and stay afloat because, you know, they're the ones that have the classes for us, and that's where I teach. And, you know, we can't have them all going out of business. That wouldn't be good at all. All right, so I'm just lining these tabs up here on the bottom. Okay, and I should have measured that because that's a little bit, I think I can take it off though. Just go slowly. See, if I had glue, it would be the same. So I could just bend it like this, actually. And make sure I'm getting right out to the end. And then put it down, okay? Like that. And then we will peel these off and do the same. And I think once I get the bulk of the box done, that's where I'm going to stop. I'm crying baby up there. People are reluctant to participate because it's a really awkward way of shopping. Yeah, I think they need some, you know, it was a good try. I don't know. But you got to try stuff too sometimes. Because these are weird times, guys. Nobody knows what's going on, and you know, you can't go back to how things were. Now, the other thing that we could do, and probably I should do, is put my cut down my leopard print now, because I didn't do that. So I'm gonna unstick this. Look at how nicely that comes apart. I love that. I'm gonna put my cover back on here. Yeah, so we're just trying stuff, guys, but don't worry. I always know that you're my priority, okay? Here it is. I'm just gonna do this for now. Okay, and I did not cover these because I want them to be flexible, but over here I just left a little bit of the gold showing because I kind of liked how that looked, and I needed 2 pieces so that I could, you know, go to the edge here, pretty close. So I'm just gonna make a mark. It's kind of hard to see. And over down here. And I'm gonna cut that on this because I'm right here. And actually, this works really well as a ruler. Just hope I can figure it out. It keeps everything nice and straight. So I'm just lining this up, and right here is my mark, and I'm just gonna make sure everything else, is that the one? Oh yeah, right here. Baby, she's like frantic. She's like, no one's looking at me. What's going on? Oh, I think I can fit 2 of them. Yay. I have an extra piece. Alright, where is my other mark? Is that it right there? Let's lay it on here anyway and just make sure it lines up. Yeah, looks good. I don't want to do it with pencil or pen, I mean, because... Shoot. Yeah, there it is, yeah. Right before that spot. There you go. I should do it in, I'm sorry, I can't really see with the glare here. Right there. Alright, I'm not going to move it. Okay. So I'm just going to square up these corners. She started eating food, so they may be trying to feed her. And she's like, give it to me now. Did I lose that again? Just don't want to cut the wrong thing. I think that's it right there. If not, I'll cut it again. So how is everybody doing here? Glum, well, it is not a scrapbook store, really is like a seller stand. They hold classes. Lost it again. It's hard to concentrate, I'm not gonna lie. On a good day, I have issues. That looks big. I think I missed it. Oh my god. Yeah, duh. people to have babies, and they're so fun though. Can you guys hear her? Ah, that's what she was doing at 4 a.m. Okay, this should better be it. Yes. No! Good Lord. Did I even pick the right one up? Right there, I should have folded it. Alright, well, maybe on this side I should have marked. See, that's where you guys are going to be saying, why didn't you mark it on that side? I get a screaming baby. Oh, good Lord. Okay, she is not malnourished, believe me. Maybe we could do something fun with these little strips. I have a million of them now. And I probably should cut another one while I'm at it. No, that's small. That's okay though. You know what? I'm going to cover this anyway with a strip of gold. But that's fine. Alright, let's cut another one while we're at it. Use that for a pattern. Finally, she figures it out, they say. Oh. I do like using the rotary cutter. I finally got some good blades because I've been cutting felt with it. We can hear her, but no worries, she is a baby after all. She can't help it. She doesn't even know what she wants, and that's the problem. She's just kind of like, I don't know. Help me. I think I will put this on with Fabri-Tac. And then you can squish this around a little bit to move it where you want it. And that's fun. I think it's really pretty. You could brayer it even if you wanted. And this here is a little uneven, but that's okay because that's going to have the gold come up over the edge. And we'll do the same. And I think I'll just cover this instead. The only trick is getting this stuff out. I have this little, like, stand. Wait, I'll show you. I got it at CHA. I think somebody made it with a 3D printer. Made by Marco, Etsy.com. And, you know, it just keeps it, like, permanently ready to go, which is a cool idea. Probably gonna die of the fumes. But I do like them. And the nice thing is this doesn't have an up or a right or wrong side, so that's always good. Alright, that looks like it's smushed down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so these are on, seem pretty set. Alright, and now let's put our corners back up, and I think that's going to be, you know, let's get the other one on there. But what I had to do was go sort through my old jewelry and find a gold chain, because I punched a hole with a crocodile, and then the chain that I had didn't work because it was too thick. It had like a catch on it that wouldn't fit through. So you kind of have to play with that a little bit, or just buy chain that, you know, would fit. And then we're just easing this in so that it attaches to the side. Okay, and you can even, I mean, what's fun about it is you can squish that together, and that one's a little off, and I love that you can just, like, can carefully take that apart and try that again if you didn't get it exactly right. Always nice, but just pull it taut so you have the whole. Yeah, I like that a lot. Yeah, then you can get a perfect corner there. See that? Look at that. Amazing. And squish it. And then when you go to, you know, all right, I might have to go through and add more glue there. All right, so one more to go. Let's just do this thing. Dinner? I don't know. I don't know what we're having. I've got a stack of loose silver colored chain. Yeah, that would work. The thing that I liked about the one that I got was this little tassel, because I thought about maybe putting the tassel there, and I still might, I don't know, but I like it kind of hanging around. Nora was like going crazy with that thing, whipping it, and then she would take it and put it on it like this. She would go like it is fun. These are probably a little bigger than they need to be, these flaps, but you know, it's just, they're secure, so that's good. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Hi, Lisa. Do I have everything? Yeah, in the bag. It's fun. I mean, I'll see now. Ulrika's probably going to make one with compartments, and she's going to take this to the max. That girl, did you see what all of you guys are doing in the fan club? It's crazy. Every time I get on, I'm like, what? And I'm down here trying to finish cleaning, and because I only have a week, and then Jason's coming, and he's going to put in new lights for me, which is, well, I hope he is. He's telling me where to go get them, and so I'm hopeful. But you know, I can't be on as much as I want to be, just for a little bit until I get this stuff done. But it's killing me, and I look whenever I can. All right, I probably should have put a strip there. You know what? I'm gonna do it. And actually, on the one that I made, I did not add. No, I did add a bottom. Yeah, so that'll get covered. But I want it to be straight, or to stick, so I am just going to add another little strip of tape here. Can't hurt. Never have enough tape. Want to be secure, in case you're going to carry rocks or something. I don't know what you want to put on in here. My original thought, like I said, was like a little scrap bag, but then, and I did sew one. I stitched on the machine, and it was good, but I don't know. I just, it morphed into who knows what. Alright, so we're just gonna get this stuck down at the right place, but if you don't worry, just unstick it and try again. And it's better to do it that way. Just make sure that one looks a little bit short. Not enough to worry about. I don't worry about a lot of stuff these days. Just get through. Look at that. This stuff is just beautiful. Yay! So we have our little box. I am going to go back and I'm going to go around the edges here because I think they're gapping a little bit and I don't want to have things fall off. So, does anybody have any questions? Let me see. I think we all go a bit crazy in the fan club. So many beautiful projects. It's true. Well, you're one of them, Ulrika. You're really loving the gold. Yeah, the gold is really nice. And look at how it almost looks like you can see through it into, you know, from behind. Yeah, the gold really makes it. And look at how it just folds into. It's like making its own little gusset, and I didn't even do anything to it. You know, I didn't have to score it. It goes where you say. The plastic that comes off the tape sticks to me. Yes, it does. It's crazy. I know. It is. But it, you know, we'd want to have that on there, because if you don't, it'll be sticking to everything else. And it is nice and strong. That is some strong tape. So, okay. Anybody else? Apparently she used to teach paper crafting. Oh, she's so great. Did you? Who is this? Responding to a wrinkle. It does look expensive. Hey, Anita Houston. Hi. We're making a purse. Anita, leopard print. What do you think of that? Anita made a beautiful planner one time with red, and I mean, it just looked like her. It's totally her. Right, Anita? You can please put a video in the fan club. Yeah, whoever wants to do a video. Cool. Been making dinner while listening, so you'll watch again. Okay, Barbara, that's good. You're referring to Debbie Bankston. Oh, Debbie Bankston she's so prolific. Where in UK can you get it? Karen, you can, where can you get the Belagio? I'm not sure. But I think it was Jane Robeson. She had found a source in the UK. It's called Cork Fabric. This is Belagio. Barbara, I think, not sure where they are. California? It's my friend Debbie Smits. She is the, we met her at CHA, and we went to her booth and we were looking at it, and she gave us some, and then she sent some to send out to the team. So everybody is working with their stuff this week. I'm trying to clean up as I talk, because I'm trying to get better. So that's where we got it. I think they have it at Walmart. If you go to Lisa, or to the blog post, go to any of the blog posts, it'll tell you where you can get it in the US. In the UK, I'm not sure. Okay. Yes, Hobby Lobby has some. Cork paper. This is cork fabric. Okay, Sizzix actually has cork paper. But the gold fabric is gold, it's cork fabric. Gold stuff is Sizzix surfaces. Yeah, that's this stuff right here. So the backing, this stuff here is a texture roll, or as they call it, where's the thing? Surfaces is like, well, I don't know, it's somewhere. They're calling them all because there's 7 different designs. So this has, you know, it has craft on the back and it has gold on the front. Really, really nice to work with, especially with these steel rule dies. Thank you, Glum. Sorry, I meant to say cork fabric. Oh, yeah, I saw it too. We went to Hobby Lobby yesterday, I think it was. The gold is the texture roll. Yes, this gold is the texture roll. Yeah. And Sizzix has cork paper, which, yeah, they have this, which is different. It's probably just the carrier that's different. You know, this has paper, and this one probably has fabric. But yeah, it's very, very thin cork. I haven't played a lot with this, but I'm planning to. And if you look at it, you can kind of see there are little, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you know where there's gold in this? It's like what's shining through, you know, could be gold behind it. I don't know. This is not, it's clear. It's almost like there's a gap in the cork. I don't know. I'm intrigued though by all of it, because to me, cork is like thick. So that any of it can be that thin and you can make this with it, I mean, that's crazy. That's really, really cool. What I might do is go in with my skinny tip here and do this, just touch up while we're talking. I think that'll work, hopefully. Yep, seems to be. So the glue, you know, I use Fabri-Tac, but you wouldn't have to. So, but the other nice thing is it doesn't fray. I do like that. So, that's what I've got here, guys. So on Thursday, we'll go through and we'll do the rest of it. I maybe could do it now, but I'm just need to get up and make dinner. I hope that doesn't leave a mark. It will irritate me to no end. Oh well. I think I'm going to try to wipe that off. Let's see. Oh, yep. Little spit does the job. So, alright. That one seems... Nope. Need to get closer to the edge. So when you do this, go close to the edge. But not on the edge. Alright. Getting a little crazy. Need to get the texture roll. Yeah, there are really a lot of options for it. I like it a lot. I like it because... Wait a minute, did we do it the same? Oh, we did it different. Look at that. Duh. Oh, I meant to do that. I put, you know what, actually that looks better. I think that I did that on, I must have subconsciously done that different because I'm thinking, wasn't the gold inside? Yes, it was. So here are two options. And it still would look fine to take this line here. So we'll go ahead and do that next time and just add a little, because I don't think that this would look good on the outside here. We're already with the gold and leopard. I don't think we need khaki or craft. It's not classy enough. All right. Well, that was interesting. You never know what's going to happen, guys. That's all I can say. Thank you for coming and being here, guys, and hanging in. Sorry, I said Hobby Lobby and cork paper. Okay, let me see if anybody else has anything here, and then I'm gonna, no, I think you have it, gold, rose gold, and silver. Yeah, there's other colors, and then there's gray, there's white, the cork, and craft. So there's 7 total. Yeah. So, all right, well, we'll finish this, guys. There's not a lot to do, but, you know, couple things I learned along the way that you don't have to do, mistakes. So, all right, I'm going to go. I'll see you on Thursday. Wish me luck on the rest of my renovations. Someday I'll sleep again. All right, see you guys. Thanks for coming. And don't forget to keep an eye on the blog. For tomorrow, I will remind you, and take a look at the Sizzix video if you haven't seen it yet. It's kind of a cool idea. So, all right, see you soon, guys. Bye.